Hey, welcome everybody. I hope we are live now. And everybody in the stream, welcome to our Saturday 7 p.m. live. And my name is Zencha. For those who know me, or if you are joining here first time, that can be only possible if you was living probably under the rock or something like that. So my name is Zencha. On this channel, we talk about the ways to make money online from social media and e-commerce on every Saturday at 7, sorry, on every Sunday at 7 p.m. We answer your questions. It can be any question regarding eBay, regarding Amazon, any question, big, small, whatever the question that you have, we answered that here on every Sunday, 7 p.m. So if you have a question, you can put the Q in the front of the question and then ask the question inside the chat. You can open the chat. If you're using the mobile phone, there will be a live chat option inside there. You can open the chat, clicking on the live chat, and you have to put the Q in the front. You can talk to each other. So for me to see if this is a question or you guys are talking to each other, it will be easier for me if you put Q in the front of the question as well. I will answer each and every one when we are live right here, and I will answer them in the order they come in as well. So first of all, I want to know where you guys are watching from. So tell me the city or the country name inside the chat right now. I'm just curious to know where everybody is watching from as well. So this is the first stream of 2021. For those who are joining me first time, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. You have celebrated the Christmas or holidays or whatever is relevant to you. Happy that as well from me. So this is a 2021. We're going to put back at whatever happened in 2020. And this is the time for us to really look forward. Look forward to 2021. I hope it's going to be really, very good year for each and every person. I wish you best of luck. Let's put that out of the way right here now first. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, everyone. We have people watching from London, Baham. Same for me. Okay, everyone in the chat. Niraj is from Leicester. Good seeing you. Good. I mean, I'm looking at the chat at the same time. So, this time in particular, but we all understand that. I mean, I don't really feel like I need to explain something to you that the every small business and large business, they need any kind of online presence. I don't care what you're doing. You are selling on eBay, you're selling on Amazon. I don't care you are big, you are small. This is the time because all the people, their shopping behaviors are going online as well. So this is the time for us to actually start. It's a very, very good time because the online shopping trend is really going up at like day by day. So I don't feel like I need to explain this to you. I don't need I mean everybody, it's simply understood. So that's why I'm here. I am here so we can answer your question about eBay, about Amazon, any online question. You have to put the Q in the front of the question, and then I will pick up from the chat. Put the Q in the front of the question, and we will pick, and I will answer them in the order they come in as well. Let me look at the chat right now to see what's going on in the chat. So we have Mr. SQ Life. Don't forget the Leeds and Bradford. Okay, so Leeds and Bradford, people watching from Leeds and Bradford as well. London, we have Hafiz Rahman watching from London. Leo, I'm a massive fan. Thank you so much, man. I'm your fan. I'm no celebrity, honestly. Like you, I'm your fan. So you are not my fan. The way I look at it, you are a celebrity and I'm your fan. So thank you so much for saying that. Okay, so let's go to the question now. If you guys have any question, leave the question inside the chat. I will answer them the way they come in. And also, but I want to say in particular that I will try to go through each and every question while I am live here. So if I miss any question, please be patient because I will be looking at each and every one and I will answer them in the order they come in as well. Whoever is watching right now, the one thing don't forget to do, like, don't. I mean, this is very, very important. Listen to me. Smash that like button. Like, you have to hit that like button now so this stream can get some love from the YouTube. So this stream will reach to many more people as well. Okay, a lot of questions are piling up in the screen. If you will watch this in a replay, or if I answer your question, there must be many other questions inside this live stream. So you might have a similar question, or when I'm live streaming, this is like exactly raw. I mean, I can't script this. I can't really make something up. I can't quickly go on the internet. So it's completely based on my own knowledge, which I gained from selling on eBay, on Amazon from past 8 years. This is my full-time job, and I mean, I don't have to say anything more about it as well. So the like button right now, that's very important. Smash that like button. Let's go through the questions now. So we have, first of all, we have Niraj. Niraj was here before even the live stream was started. Niraj, you didn't put the Q in the front of the question. So never mind, you've been waiting for a very long time. Let's answer that now. I have a list. I have listed a single item, but now I want a variation in that listing. Is that possible? It's exactly possible. So what you have to do is you have to click on editing, and then there will be the option to add variation inside the listing as well. Sometime the listing is not very compatible. Like eBay have this limit on certain categories, they allow you to make variation, and on some categories they don't allow you to make variation. If that create variation option is there, which means that you can create a variation inside this listing. If that option is not there, then it's mean that the category that you are selling in, it's not very compatible, that eBay will not allow you to make variation in that one. So that is something you have to keep in mind. If you don't see the option, it might be the reason that your listing, I mean, eBay doesn't allow you to make variation inside that listing as well. So let's go to the next one. Okay, how can I get sales from one product to sell 10 times in a day? I have listed the item you have mentioned, but it doesn't happen. Okay, so what happens or what doesn't happen, I can't really guarantee everything. So that is something. I can't really see your listing. I don't know how you have actually listed that particular item. I don't know how much demand is there for that item. I don't know how many pictures you have taken for your item. I don't know if you have written the description for your item. So I have no idea what's going on. Whatever it's there, the way eBay tells us, like, this is how your titles has to be, this is how your pictures has to be, and this is exactly what I do for my listings, and that I definitely see the results as well. A lot of people, like, they message me on on Facebook, Instagrams, and can you just have a look at my store, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And when I go there and look at their store, they only have one or two listing, honestly. And they only have one or two listing, and then they will wait for sale to come from that only one item. But we have to understand, once we are selling on eBay, we are new to eBay, we don't have a feedback, we don't know how this platform is going to work. I mean, I can give you example from YouTube. When I started this doing live sessions, sometime whoever is regular here in a YouTube session, my live stream never used to look like this. My live stream never used to sound like this. And it took me a time to actually be full-time dependent on eBay and Amazon. So I wouldn't really wait for sale to come from that item. I can't look at that particular listing, so I can't tell you what you have done wrong. If you've been watching my videos and you know, if you're using right kind of keywords inside the title, if you're adding 7 to 8 pictures inside, and that pictures are really good looking as well, and you're adding a lot of information inside your description, it definitely should become. At the end of the day, it also depends on your product. It's not like you pick up any product and you sell it at the price that you want to sell and the people will buy from you. The thing about online, people can really compare the price with one item to another item, one website to another website. So this is something I wouldn't really wait for the sale to come from that one particular item. I will do more listings, you know. Normally what we do, I mean, at the moment I have the listing which goes over 20,000. I have two eBay stores, I have one Amazon store. So if I count my listing goes over 20,000. And not all those 20,000 listings are actually getting sales every single day. And all those 20,000 listings, it doesn't mean they are 20,000 different items as well. So for example, if you're selling something which is like, let's say it's a mic, it's right in front of me, so I can give you an example. That mic doesn't have to be only one listing. It can be, you can target for different kind of customers as well. You can target this mic for somebody who use for singing, somebody who wanna use the mic for a live stream, somebody is a female, male. If they are shoes, if they are unisex, you can use the word female, male. You can target both these kind of customers. So if I count the products that I have in total, the private label products, they are somewhere between 2 to 250, but the listing for those products go over 20 to 30,000. And not every listing is giving me sale at every single day. So if somebody goes on eBay at the moment and they are looking for, let's say, this microphone, if they want to use it for live streaming, then this microphone will come up. Even though it's the same microphone, at the end of the day, I am targeting a different customer. So I will really suggest you to go and try to get the list. I mean, either you can list the same item and target a different customers, or you have to look and list more item with one listing. And when you are new to eBay, I wouldn't really wait, because that will only makes you like, why I'm not getting sale, and you're gonna burn out yourself. So you just have to keep looking for the item. So next one right here, we got a super chat. So guys, thank you so much for the super chat. The chat rules are the way, because if somebody is paying for the question, their question will actually take the priority over to the question which are queuing up, because I mean, at the end of the day, they are paying for it. So thank you so much for the super chat. And okay, thanks for your session again. What do you suggest to do the new product research for eBay and Amazon? Will be the different for both platform? Excellent question. Like, really excellent question. Okay, so let me go in the detail. The product research, each and every person, they want to get the new products to sell as well. They want to get the new product for eBay, they want to get a new product for Amazon. Okay, so let's just start from eBay at the moment. Once you are looking for new product, when you are doing a new product research, what you have to start with, I'm not going to go, okay, you have to sell the stuff from your house and you have to stuff here and there. You always watch that in my video. But in particularly when you want to really do the new product research, first of all, you have to see what is a particular category or niche you are interested in. You have to really niche down. And a lot of people come to me and they say, well, I just want to sell a product. I just want to make money about it. But the thing is, as a one-man army, as a one-man human being, it is impossible for us to get the knowledge about each and every product. If we don't have the knowledge for that particular product, it is impossible for us to target the right kind of consumer for that as well. I don't sell mic because I don't have a knowledge about the mic. If I have to sell the mic, I need to know either it's a dynamic, it is this, it is this. There are a lot of variation in that as well. So first of all, niche down. See what is your interest. What is what you really talk about every day? What makes you excited? it doesn't has to be just only, okay, I just want to sell a product, I want to make money out of it. I mean, Asda is a brand, is a grocery brand. They do add a different item, but once we speak of Asda, we know it's a grocery thing. So for the long term, you have to really sort of niche down. If I talk about Zensha on the YouTube, you guys know I talk about eBay and Amazon. If I'm making vlog one day, I mean, you get my point. So first of all, niche down. Second thing, it really, really depends on your budget. This is a very thing that we have to keep in mind. Selling on e-commerce, you will have to put the money inside the business first. If somebody tell you it was a free money, do this drop shipping, etc., it doesn't work. It simply does not work. Those things, the people, all those 17, 16-year-old kids who are sitting on the YouTube talking about, I made this much money about the drop shipping, it doesn't happen like that. It does not work like that at the moment. To do the drop shipping, you have to get the product from China. It's going to take 3 months to come from China. If you're selling something from UK, and a lot of people say, okay, you have to sell high value product. If I'm spending £50 on a product, I will look at the 50 different websites before I pay £50 somebody. So consumers are very smart nowadays. Okay, so what kind of products you sell? You have to really see, okay, well, this is my niche. I need to stick to my niche, okay, and find the supplier in that particular niche as well. Once you're doing the product research, there are many tools that you can use to search the product, and usage of that tool comes with that knowledge as well. How to use those tools. They do provide you analytics. Okay, this is the product. 50,000 people are looking for this product on eBay in 1 month. 50,000 people looking for this product on Amazon once they are on Amazon. There are the tools. So for eBay, there is a Terapeak, there is a Zeek Analytics, there is for Amazon, there is a Helium 10. You have to learn to use those tools. You have to learn to read those analytics. It's the math at the end of the day. It's the simple math at the end of the day. Once you get to learn those math and how you can learn to see those analytics, that it will be easier for you to find the product. In particular, when I'm looking for the products to sell on Amazon, I can give you one example. First of all, my criteria, okay, I have to look something which is related to mobile phone and accessories. In 2021, I will be selling the stuff like a packing supplies and stuff like this, and I will be adding those over to my website for eBay sellers and Amazon seller as well. And I will sell those products on eBay and Amazon as well, because everybody who ship the item, they need a packing supply, they need a tape, all those kind of stuff. So if I need to sell, for example, let's say a seller tape, I will go to the Helium 10 and I will say, okay, this many people are actually looking for that product. 50,000, 60,000. You can see that in the Helium 10. It will give you all that data. Once I see that, I will see who are my top 10 competitors. Particularly, I'm talking about Amazon. If these people and at what price they are selling, and I will see the reviews for those products as well. Somebody will say, okay, well, this tape is not sticky, this tape is not really something like that. I will keep that in my mind, and that will be my unique selling point. I can highlight that inside my title, I can highlight that inside my description, so I will actually stand out from other seller. I don't have to be the cheaper one to stand out. I just have to fix the problem that other sellers are facing, and the people are telling what is the problem they are facing inside the reviews or the feedback. So I have to keep that in mind. Then I have to think on Amazon, if I need to launch that product today, okay, and I need to be in the top 10, how much money in the terms of ads I have to spend? How much money I have to spend on PPC, how much I have to spend to buy the ads from Amazon, they call PPC. If I spend the money on ads, if I hire someone to take a professional pictures, again, I said it comes down to your budget, and the budget roughly, if you're a beginner About 2 to 3 thousand, you can start from 1,000. That's not the problem. So about 1 to 3 thousand, that is something that you have to keep in mind, and then learn to use those tools and then address the problem that those particular people are having as well. If you ask me the specific product, while I'm talking to you, I have told you many different products, but we don't understand. If I told you the packing supplies and all those kind of things, but the thing is, the profit does not come from this. I can tell you many products which you sell them, which will be the profitable at the end of the day. But how you need to sell them, when I talk about like that, then the people think, okay, well, this is something, it is it's something, it's a difficult. Making money online, it's not easy. Nobody, if somebody promise you you're gonna get over rich overnight, that doesn't happen. If you go down on my website, I sell many courses for that as well. I provide one-on-one training. It is only £19 as compared to other people who charge 279 and 30, I £300, £500. But I think, because you're never gonna find a product, you're never gonna make money by buying a course which is worth 200 to 300,000 pound. In that money, you can buy a book and read all that knowledge about it as well. So I don't really value any kind of course. For me, that knowledge worth 19 to 20 pound if I do one-on-one training with any person. So the point which I'm trying to make, even you go on the website, it's clearly say that all the information that you need, it's available for free over the internet. You don't really need to buy that course. And I seen 2 to 3 people who actually bought the services recently, as they are hanging out in the comments as well. Once they, at the end of the call, I always tell them, look, there is no need for you to buy any other services. It's not going to give you any results. The results will come when you actually learn the stuff by yourself. It is free, available out there. And the stuff that you need to learn how to read those analytics, how to read those tools, how to find a suppliers, how buying from Alibaba work. A lot of people are actually looking to sell a hot selling product. It doesn't work like this. Hot selling product is here, and there are multiple steps that you have to reach in order to find that hot selling product. It simply does not work like that. We have to know how to sell a product. At the moment, if you tell me, okay, Zen, this is a product that I need to sell, I can guarantee you, give me that product and I will turn into a profitable product. I will back up with the knowledge that I have, and I know how I understand the consumer, what they will be looking for, and how I understand all those consumers from the experience, from the knowledge, and that's the only thing I can really recommend you. You have to learn to use those tools. You have to, at the moment, if you're not doing anything, if you're not listing anything, then it's good for you. Start selling the things from your house, because you will build the feedback, which is very important as well. So I hope it really answers your question. If you have any other question or something like that, you can always ask them inside the chat. Now I will go and answer other question in the order they came in. If you want to send a super chat, feel free to send the super chat, because that will take priority over to the thing. Okay, so I was right here. Those who are joining at the moment, can we put that thing inside the chat? Because once there are a lot of chat going on, you guys are talking to each other, then it is impossible for me to see where the question is inside the chat. So if you guys have any question, if you already put that without the Q, that's absolutely fine. But make sure you put the Q in the front of question, because once there are a lot of comments, it will easier for me to see which one is a question and which one you guys are talking to each other. I mean, if you send the super chat, that normally gonna have a different color anyway. So yeah. Okay. So next one, I'm not sure if this is a question. Sale have dried up after a new year. Any idea how to get a couple of sales in a day? Sometime the years are slow. For me in particular, after 5th of January, I will say, because I sell mobile phone and accessories. And after the Christmas, right after the Christmas, the people who have bought the new mobile phone, they need a cover for it, they need a screen protector for it, they might need a spare charger or anything. They buy that until the 5th of January. And January and February for me, it's a very kind of slow sale years anyway, and October as well, because people are saving the money before the Christmas, because a lot of buying things over eBay and Amazon goes near the Christmas as well. So depending the product that you are selling, honestly, January and February are slow month in the e-commerce as well. And how I normally use those months is I actually go back in my store, and I suggest this every one of you who is watching, you need to do this. You need to filter your listing and see how many orders you are getting in the day. And if there is some listing that you are not getting many orders, like one order or two order, depending on how many listings you have and how big your store is, you have to assess that for yourself and see if some listing is completely dead, it's not getting any order. You have to see what I'm doing wrong in that particular listing, which I call it listing assessment. So I personally, in January and February and even in October, to be more ready for the Christmas, I spend a lot of time reading analytics and all those kind of things, which will improve me and get more sale eventually. One thing I can recommend at the moment, depending on how much profit margin you have inside your listings, it's a slow month anyway. So I will switch on the offer thing. You know, the buyer can send you the offer as well. Like if the product is listed for £10, they might offer you, let's say, £8.99, something like that. And then you can check the button which called counter offer as well. So if they say £8.99, you can say, okay, well, no, I will sell this product for £9 and something. So switch that offer button as well. And that's the way the people will be sending you offer, and you will be sending the offers back. This is how it's a little bit worth. If you're willing to promote your listing, again, that also come down on how much profit margin you have. I only recommend starting from 1% or 2%. That's all. Don't go with the eBay recommendation. eBay will suggest you go 14, 15 or something higher than that. Always start with 1 or 2%, and you will see definitely the results there. And the listing assessment is very, very important, and a lot of people should do that. Okay, thank you so much. So that's the thing right there. Okay, so that's the way you should ask the question right here. So you put the Q right in front of the those who are joining at the moment. Please press that like button, because that will help me a lot inside the eBay algorithm. You know, that's how it's work. It's a science. You don't need to. I'm not going to go into detail. But the Isaac Newton said once, if somebody comes in a live stream, if they press that like button, the YouTube become really happy as well. So smash that like button right now and listen to Isaac Newton. So it was a good man. Okay, let's go back to the question now. If you have any question, you can ask any question. It doesn't has to be like a complicated, big or small. Feel free to ask any question. Just put the Q in the front of the question so I can easily spot that out, because a lot of things are going on in the chat. So if it's a Q in the front, I will know it's a question. Otherwise, I will just skip over. Or you can send a super chat. There is like a dollar sign down there. So if you send a super chat, will be hugely appreciated, and your question will take priority. So I will go and answer that first. How can I get the sale with the same item? I have a multiple stock, but I want to publish the multiple item. And for you, if you was joining, again, I was from the first question I was talking about, you have to, depending on what product you're selling, you have to really see and target the different kind of customers inside that as well. So let's say you're selling shoes and the shoes are unisex. You can target the woman, you can target the man, you can target both of them. So that will be a same different listing. And this is the way it all comes down to the product. I give an example for the mic, and people use the mic for live streaming, for singing, for all that kind of stuff. So I will make a specific one listing targeting that kind of consumer at the same time. You know what I mean? So that is the way you can list the same item multiple time. Make sure you change the main picture for each and every one, and you use a different title and description, which will really highlight for who this product meant to be. Because if I am looking for the shoes on the eBay, most likely I will say shoes size number 11. I mean, my shoe size is number 11 on for man. So that is something I wouldn't really say shoes size number 11. I will say shoe size number 11 for man, because I don't want the listings to mix up with the female and all that kind of stuff. Because for me, I will mention that word. So list the same kind of item in a different way. You can do that, but make sure you have a different picture, different title, and different description for that. And also, there are some items, but I normally like to do most of the time. I put the price up if I'm shipping a first class. I will put the price down if I'm shipping a second class. So particularly if you have a store or you have an allowance, you can make many free listing, then I will recommend you go and list those items multiple time as well. Everybody, okay, I'm looking at the chat at the end. So if you guys have any question, you can ask that inside the chat. What we are talking here today is I'm answering your online selling questions. So if you have a question, you can ask inside the chat. And we also do have what we call it a private Facebook group as well. It's not free. I mean, it's not free. And the reason it's not free, because I only want the serious people to be inside that group. It's an awesome group. I reply to each and every post as well. It's $4.99 once you have to pay for that. You can ask the question anytime right there, and I'll reply in my own pace. Can we put the link for that? Will be inside the chat as well. So that one, and link is inside the description as well. Yeah, so link is right there as well. Okay, so the next question is that the question is repeated again? Guys, if you put the question inside the chat already, please do not repeat the question inside, because it will take for me longer to actually go through each and every person and watch what's going on there. So you have to see. And we do have a channel membership open as well. So you can become a member of this channel. So anytime when you comment on a live stream or something, it will show like a loyalty badge in front of your comment as well. So that will also make my life easier to see, and that will be the way you can support the creator as well. That's completely up to you. So that's right there. And okay. Question, bro, how has Brexit affected your business? Very good question. And that will be applied to many different people as well. The Brexit, to be honest with you, I don't want to go political in this one. I mean, I'm not Labour, I'm not Conservative. I mean, I am one of that, but I don't really, it's my own personal political opinion. It's not something that you need to know. But I personally believe that Brexit actually is a very, particularly talking about, I'm not going in a detail, I'm talking narrow here. I'm not talking micro. I'm not talking about immigration. I'm not talking about other things, all that kind of stuff, particularly talking about selling online. Once we comes in selling online, the biggest problem that we have, and I always had, to compete with the Chinese sellers. And what used to happen, the Chinese seller what they used to do, if the product worth £30, they used to mention it's only worth £10, and it will go from the custom without paying any import VAT. So it was easier for them to actually cheat the system. That wasn't fair for the people who are living in UK and selling from UK, because the Chinese seller, once they sell something, let's say worth £30, and they're shipping from China, they have to mention it £30, and the import VAT will be on the total value of the item as well. So if they are not declaring the exact value of the item, then the problem is, then it is impossible for the for the custom to open each and every package and see what's inside and how much it actually worth. So this is actually something now what they are doing. They are not charging import VAT on the customs. That's a good thing. So they don't have to open up every package. This is a very smart thing they have done. Once they tell eBay, because eBay will know how much that product worth. So they are asking eBay to charge that import VAT from the customer and then pass it to HMRC. Then there is no cheating now. eBay now how much that product exactly is, they will take the import VAT and then they pass it to HMRC. This is the way the British government will be able to collect more tax from the foreign sellers as well. And it will then the sellers who are in the UK as well, they will have again a same level playing field with the foreign sellers as well. So this is something which is a very good. And then on the other thing, when I'm buying, let's say £10,000 worth of stock from China, when it comes to the customer, I have to pay all the VAT there. It can be a very big amount. It can be 2,000-3,000, which is not good for my cash flow. So what now they have done, because I don't have to pay all that lump sum in one go, I have to pay sort of when I sell that item, and I have to give that to Amazon or eBay. That really good for my cash flow at the same time. So this is something which is very, very good, particularly for the British seller. It's not a good news for drop shipper. I don't do drop shipping anyway, and that's why the way I am affected is in a positive way, not in a negative way. And again, I said this is my own personal opinion. This opinion doesn't represent the whole Brexit. I have my own objection with it, and it's not my political statement, and I don't really affiliate myself with the Labour or Conservative or definitely not UKIP. So that's not something I do here. So that's my own opinion about the Brexit. Okay. Next question. How can I place a sponsor advertising listing without being a top seller to place my listing on the first page? So you don't have to be top rated seller to use that option. Underneath, when you are listing, right at the end, just give me one moment. I just have to. So underneath that, there is an option called sponsor listing. When you check on that, eBay will ask you how much percentage you want to apply. I personally recommend start with 1% or 2% and see how it affects your sale, and then take it from there. You don't have to be top rated seller. What that will do, that will actually bypass your organic ranking position. So if that your listing was on the 10th page, for example, it will take a priority over, and it will come on depending on how much percentage you're applying, it will bypass all the organic listing. Like if you send a super chat here, it will bypass all the questions which are already in the queue. You see how I done that there. Okay, let's go to the next one now. So that's like if 7 p.m. or every 7 p.m. on Sunday, we are live here. If I'm not live, just keep an eye on a community post. I always tell people there. You can join the Facebook group. I have left the link inside the chat. You can see the Facebook group from there. Again, I said it's not free. The earlier, because I know this is the second question from ADCD, and the reason for that, they are like early birds. Early bird get the worm. So if you happen to come first, then it is easier for you to get your question answered quickly. Does the eBay charge a monthly fees on the top of the fees they take for each sales? So no, and yes. They will charge a monthly fees only if you have a store subscription. So if you subscribed for the store, I only recommend you should subscribe for the store if you have over 70 listing. If you have less than 70 listing, because financially, then it make no sense for you to subscribe for that. So if you have less listing, Max Gamer 7, thank you so much, man. I see in your comments. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you have less than 70 listing, then there is no point for you to subscribe for those. So eBay, what they do, it depends on if you're on a PayPal, if you're on an eBay managed payment. If you're on the PayPal, eBay will not take any fees only whatever money that you will receive in the PayPal, only the PayPal will deduct the fees from that. eBay is not deducting any fees from it. eBay will send you the invoice for the percentage that they need to charge at the end of month. If you are on the eBay managed payment system, eBay take out all the fees and then they send you the final amount inside your account. And if you have a store subscription, and then the ebay, if you're on an ebay managed payment, then they take that at the end of the month. So yes and no is the answer to your question. It all, again, I said, depend on a PayPal, whatever you're using, but they don't have a monthly thing on the top of the fees which they are charging unless you have a store subscription. Okay, do you use the freight forwarders when you're importing the phone accessories from China, or use a supplier shipping? So it really depends on, you have to see the comparison of the prices between both of them. I normally use a forwarder because I have a link from them from a long time. Sometime when you are buying something from China, then the supplier might overquote you for the postage and everything. So for me, sometimes it works better in the sense that I don't have to worry about the headache. I put everything on the seller, and if somebody is new, I recommend they do that as well. Because if you want to have like a third party person who will take your things from the channel and then bring it over to wherever you want it to be, you have to arrange that separately. So you have to work out which one works better. If you're a beginner, then the best thing to do is just put everything on your seller and just tell them how much the total is going to be. So at the point of delivery, at the end sale, which we call DOP option. So that's something you can keep in mind. The next question, bro, sometime I feel like eBay controls the sales. Sometime in the week I have a 5 sales per day, and then sometime I have a 0 sales per whole week. Have you experienced this? Absolutely, I agree with you. And I actually have mentioned this one. Why does that happen inside my last video? And the reason for that is the eBay algorithm is trying to give an equal opportunity to the someone who is selling on a platform from a long time, and also to the new sellers. So what they do, they switch the algorithm over and they give a priority to new seller, and they test their listing as well. If they bring a lot of sales and people are looking and buying from the new sellers a lot, then they promote those items same as the old seller at the same time. So this normally happens when the eBay is switching the algorithm over. So that's why you will receive many sales inside the 1 hour or at one moment, and the less sales in the other time. So that's how it normally works there. I have explained that in the detail in the last video, where I explain about eBay algorithm in the detail. So it's a really good video, very good information right there. So you can check that out at the same time. Okay, so the next one is, we have hi Zandy, have an eBay store. What is your store name? So another thing, how many of you, there is another YouTuber, I was watching his video yesterday, and it's called let me quickly look up. It's an American one. He's a Chinese guy, very 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 awesome dude. I watched his videos already. It's something, I don't know the name exactly, but it's something to do with the everyday dose. The guy put up a lot of content. He make the video like every single day. He put out the video yesterday that how YouTube actually destroyed his eBay business, and I completely agree with him. And I always really really say that a lot of people, if I put my YouTube link, for the eBay store link inside the description, many of you will go there, and you will click on the listing. You will see what's going on. What the Zan is doing is like, you will do that, but you will not buy anything from me. So what the eBay will do is, eBay will think, okay, well, these listings are potato. People are coming to these listings, but they are not buying any listing. So eBay will drop all the ranking inside the search, because eBay will think, okay, a lot of people are coming to this store, but nobody is buying anything. Let's stop promoting the store completely. So that's the reason that I don't really show my store name as well. And then on the top of that, normally I'm doing this live. I've been speaking for like 44, 45 minutes as well. And whoever is watching, no a normal person who don't have a lot of information about selling online, they won't be able to talk like this. That's very simple. And you can see how much value the other person is providing from when they are speaking and when they are making video. So I don't think I need to really show this is something and I can do. And I'm not really asking for, I'm not selling $500 course or something like that. So I don't really think I have to really sort of compromise on my eBay sale. This is something which is very private. I don't really share, and I told you the reason for that as well. And that was I'm trying to look like the name. It's a very, like, I watch his, I mean, I don't remember the channel name. If somebody knows, is a Chinese guy, I mean, and he makes a video, is based in America, and his channel name is something got to do with everyday dose or everyday something like this, and he's making those videos inside the storage where he's standing most of the time. I'm an awesome guy. Yesterday, if you watch his video that he posted yesterday, daily refinement. Exactly. That was the thing, Khadija. Thank you so much. Let me bring that up. Yesterday, he made a video. Yesterday he made a video telling that, yeah, exactly, Scott. He's right, exactly. So yesterday he made a video. He was showing the backstage impressions. He was telling a lot of people are coming to his store, but they are not buying anything, and that is really, really, really bad for his eBay business. The YouTube is really bad for eBay business. That's what he's saying, and I completely agree with him. Honestly, I don't think that it is actually worth sharing. Yes, if you have like items which are okay. Sorry. So depending on the item that you're selling as well, if your item need exposure, like people need to know you are selling this one, that's fine. If your items are search friendly, like my items are search friendly, my videos are search friendly as well. So if you type like how to sell on eBay on YouTube, my videos will pop up. So I don't really think like in the eBay as well, it's the same thing. If somebody is looking for iPhone 7 cable, my video will pop, my listing will pop up as well. So I don't really need the traffic to come from outside, which is completely irrelevant at the same time, because here everybody will say, okay, what the Zan is selling, let's see, and the people will be excited and go there, and they will not buy anything, and my store gonna go potato from there. So that exactly, the daily refinement guy, he made a video about it. Excellent video. I completely agree with him. He's a genuine guy. Like, excellent video he made. And I always say, next time if somebody asks me this question, I will definitely tell them go and watch that video, and I explained that many times here as well. Okay, go to the next one. Bro, I'm looking to import a product, and but it have a very heavy competition on eBay. My strategy that I am planning using it as sponsor listing. Have you tried this one? Exactly. That is something you will have to do. Okay, so what you have to think, your competitor, how much competition you have. Don't be afraid of your competitor. If you have a profit margins inside your listing, having a competition and looking that other people are selling that exact item is a good thing. And the reason it's a good thing, because if somebody is selling, it's mean the people are buying that item as well. There is a demand for that item as well. It's a supply and demand thing. So if there is a demand, other people are selling that item, I can jump on that train and I can make the profit, whatever it is in my luck. And that's the thing you have to do. Once you sponsor the listing, start with 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, and go until where you will have a reasonable profit margin. If I'm doing personally, I will go all in. I will go heavy on eBay advertisement. And even if it's breaking, even at the end of the day, but it will actually take over the ranking, and then I will switch it off. I will have the sales history. Let's say I have 200, 300 items sold already, and then I also have the sales everything, and everything is looking okay, 200 of item has sold, 300 items has been sold, and then I will switch off my promotion, and then I will get the sale organically as well. So that is something that I will definitely do. And if your product, if you have a lot of margin in that, you should be selling a product where you have a lot of margin anyway. I mean, not always, but you have to like sort of mix the things up as well. I will definitely go and look for the promotion at the same time. So I hope that answer your question. You have to be very strategic about it. Try 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, and then take it from there. So this was the super chat. We answered that already. Thank you so much for your support. And the super chat thing always take the priority over the questions which are coming in the queue. So, okay, so go to the next one. Bro, I'm struggling. Where can I get my stock, especially on eBay, especially IT stuff? Thank you, Doing, for the great job. Okay, so if you are planning to sell IT stuff, I don't know what you mean by IT exactly. Like you talking about the computer components, mobile phone and accessories in particular, I will say there are the suppliers based in UK as well, and you can buy from there, or you don't have to really find the accurate like sort of okay. You can buy the things from AliExpress, like 10 in a quantity or 20 in the quantity, and see how that product will do for you, because the things from AliExpress are coming from China, and then place the order for 10 of them and then wait for them to come. Once you have the product with you physically in stock, then list them. If you're buying, let's say 10 items, you're not going to spend more than 20 or 30 pounds. This is the way you can test whatever will work for you. And then if whatever will work for you, you know this is something that is selling at this price, you will have all the things that you can do. And then go for a wholesale. That's the way I will normally recommend that as well. And for the people who have like a group membership, like a Facebook group membership as well, I have a list of UK suppliers as well, which I put that inside the Facebook group as well. So if you're not in the group, you must be in the Facebook group as well, because a lot of one-on-one conversations are going on there. So that is something that I mean, the group is not free, so a lot of one-on-one conversations are going on there. That will be very helpful. It's only $4.99, and I recommend everyone to be here. It's not free, and the reason it's not free because I want only the serious people to be inside the group. So if you're not in the group, then you have to be in the group and check like whatever can be. You can get the membership for the group as well if you are a channel member for this one. So next to the subscribe, there is a join option as well. That is a $3.99 per month. So a lot of one-on-one, because it's impossible for me to go in a detail and personalize with each and every person over to the YouTube. So check that as we put the group link inside there as well. I normally, so what you have to do once you pay for the group, once you are request to join the group, please fill out all the information that it will ask you, because I verify each and everything, and that's how I see who actually have paid or who actually haven't paid. So that is something, it has to be like that. Okay, what you're supposed to do when the customer leaves a review claiming you sent nothing when you did nothing. Recently happened to me, and now they're demanding a refund. So they're saying, okay, I'm keeping an eye on the chat right now, and what you have to do is so Scott is saying it's $4.99 a month. I don't know, my team have set this up, I don't know the exact price. So Facebook group is not $4.99 a month, it is a $4.99 one-time fees. And the channel membership, it might be $4.99 a month, I don't know. So, I mean, my team set this up as well, so I don't know the exact price for this one. So the next one, are you talking about, I'm keeping an eye on the chat if you are still in the chat, but I want to know from you, is they are claiming that they haven't received the item, or they're claiming that they have they have received the empty box. So this is something you have to tell me in the detail. That is something I will tell you from there. I keeping an eye on the chat. In the meantime, I will go to the next question. How can I get the Zebra 320D printer from a Royal Mill? So they don't give you for free. They only give you the label for that printer free. But the printer on their website, the prices is little bit cheaper. So that is something they're asking. It's not free from a Royal Mill as well. So they will only, once you buy that printer, you can buy that on eBay secondhand. It priced between 100 to 150 pound. Excellent printer. And if you take it, if you have that printer and you have a Royal Mill business account, not normal account, then they will give you free labels for those printer as well. So that is how it works from there. So yeah, so you already said that, but sorry, I'm reading the things again there. Claiming they haven't received it, but the Royal Mill claim they have sent it. So what you need to do with the Royal Mill is claiming they have sent it, take the screenshot for that one, and then take the send the message to the buyer and say the Royal Mill is saying that they have delivered the item. Here is a screenshot from the message from a Royal Mail. This is something, then you have to open an item not received case. If he will open the item not received case, and you have to call eBay and tell them, look, I have a screenshot, I have sent it to the buyer, and they will open the message and they will look that. If it's still denying, then I believe you're worried about the feedback. So in that case, you can actually call eBay and you can ask them to remove this feedback. If he have particularly said that inside his message that he is leaving a negative feedback because he have not received the item, and he have a proof that he have received the item, then what I particularly do in that case is I actually call eBay and tell them to remove the feedback. And in that case, they will definitely remove the feedback for you. So if we can get that printer option inside, yeah, so that is the thing for the printer. You can get that for the printer as well. You want to answer some questions? No. Okay, don't worry. Sit there, enjoy. I will take that from there. Okay, I have a help. Now, if somebody have a question for him, you can feel free to ask. And that has to be any question. He's a smart guy. He knows everything. So if you got any question, I will definitely take that. Sir, when I got the admission in the software engineering, I got inspired by many freelance, created an account as a Fiverr started, created many gigs, never got order. How can I improve the gigs? He's my brother. He's my real brother, and he is trolling me right there. Like the guy in the chat, let me pull that up. Is my brother, like my brother from the same mother and father. And the guy is trolling me inside the chat. So, but no comments. Like, there is nothing you can do, honestly. You have to improve your gig because you don't know anything. That's why you're not getting any orders. So that's the answer for you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go back into the question. Where I was inside the question. What was the last question which I talked about? Was about something about the printer. And something, the next one was, oh yeah, this one right here. Okay, that one we already answered. And the next one is, then do the customer return the item to the seller home address? So you can choose, yes. Okay, let me finish this one and I come to you. Customer return address, it can be your home address depending on what address you have provided as the return address. So you can change that to a different address as well. Your registration address can be different, and your return address can be different as well. So this is something you can do that inside your settings. If you go to your personal information into addresses, you can set a different address as a different registration address and different return address as well. Okay, so next one, what do you think about / service provider scam? I mean, don't go for that. Anything which is not good according to eBay terms and condition, don't go and don't listen to those kind of people. They're just, I mean, a lot of them, they comment on my Facebook, sorry, on the YouTube as well, get rich overnight, somebody done this to me, somebody made me rich, somebody, all that. It's a scam things. Don't go for those kind of things. Okay, today I sold my first item, don't know how to ship it, please help. So guys, if you have any question, always it is easier for me to put the Q in the front of the question, so I will know it is the question. Okay, so next, I sold the first item on eBay. I don't know how to ship it. So what you have to do is go inside your, wherever you receive the order, you will see a section called awaiting dispatch. If you click on awaiting dispatch, you can print the label from the eBay as well. Then you have to pay the eBay, or you can just see the buyer address and then pack it and then ship it from the post office. And what you have to do is, once you have shipped it, you have to come back and then click on that one, and there is an option will come marked as a dispatch. So that's what you have to do for that. What SEO you use for eBay? So normally if you're talking about the research tool where I look for my keywords and everything, I use the eBay TiraPeak. TiraPeak is built inside the eBay if you have a store subscription. So if you don't have a store subscription, you have to really go for, you have to pay it separately, which is $4.99 a month or something like this. So that's I normally use for my product research. And also to find for the right keywords, I use 2 or 3 tools, keyword.io, and I use Uber Suggest as well. So I have a video particularly about that. You can see that video. The title for that video is title Keeping You Small. I have all the information right there as well. Really appreciate your recommendation. Is there any way to get your expertise to start selling on eBay and Amazon? Because I still consider myself immature. Thank you so much a lot. So I have a one-on-one service, and that you will get around, I don't know, it's all advertised on the website. So can we put that link inside the chat? So if anybody is interested in that one-on-one services, I will definitely recommend doing that as well. The link is there now. So depending on what services you need, you will be able to, there are many options there, and the link is inside the chat right now. So there are 4 to 5 services which I offer, and all of them are one-on-one as well. You can see what services is best for you and take it from there. You said look at the TiraPeak on eBay and Helium 10 for Amazon. Yeah, so spelling are correct for that one. Helium, not temp, so it's a Helium 10. Yeah, that's the one. It's a Helium 10, I think. So that's one. And there is another one which called Jungle Scout. That one is is also for the Amazon as well. So this is something I recommended from there. If we can get, I might have the thing for the jungle thing, so you can look it from there. Yeah, so right there is the Jungle Scout one, and then there is the one for the Zeek Analytics. Is particularly if we can have that one inside the chat in particular, that one will be for the eBay. Yeah, so both of them are inside the chat right there. These are the product research tool. None of them are free. And if you buy from that link, I will get some commission from there as well. I always like to be transparent. That is something. So, hey, I'm not getting any sales on eBay. I am new. I just started. So if you're not getting any sales from eBay, what you have to do is you have to go and see what your click-through rate is people are clicking on your listing. If you're getting views on your listing. If you're not getting any views, or if the people are not clicking, then I recommend you to do your eBay listing assessment. So listing assessment, I have a particular video about that. You can see that video. A lot of information is available on the channel as well. I am going through the rapid fire. I'm not gonna go like in the detail of the question now. I'm doing like a rapid fire thing. So if you have any last minute question, leave them inside the chat. I will go through all the question because it's been over 1 hour already. So I don't want to go too long for the video. And make sure you put the Q in the front of the question if we can leave the details for the question inside the chat. Yeah, that's it. So that is something you have to do. So I'm going faster now. You said that EBITDA, yeah. So we've been through this already. So the next one, we do this 7 p.m. every Sunday. So you make sure you show up on the time. If you are on the first one, then it's easier for me to go through in the detail for that one. I have not been making any sales around since October last year. I may make around 2 to 3 a day, someday none at all. So what you have to do is see how many items you have listed already. If you have 10 to 20 listing, then you have to go and list the items more as well. Again, this is something I recommended to you. See how your pictures are. If since last year, October, it's been about 3-4 months now, then I will definitely recommend doing an eBay listing assessment once in a month. I have a full video inside for that one, and you will be able to see from there. Hello, boss. It's great to see you looking healthy, wealthy. Do you get any chance to create the supplier list from a different categories from the product, or a general wholesaler list? So the list is there, Scott, and that one is normally go to my Facebook things. So if you're not a member of the Facebook, then definitely I will highly recommend you check the membership. You take the membership. It's $4.99 once in a lifetime. It's definitely worth it. And this is something, if you're serious about, I don't think $4.99 is a big money. The services that I normally offer, the price is there just to keep those things running. It's not about making additional profit or those not kind of things. So we have a super chat. Thank you so much for doing a super chat. I think you might have forgot to put the question in. If your super chat is just to support the thing, thank you so much. If you have any question, make sure you can leave the question now, and I will definitely take that question from you now. Okay, where I was. The next one. Hi Zen, any terms of new taxes 2020? How do you manage the sale and profit from abroad? Okay, so I do have both two videos about it. One is about the tax. So if you go to my channel, everything is explained about the tax as well. You can see that from there as well. Let me answer that super chat question from there. Okay. Question, brother, wish you the best new year. Happy New Year to you as well. I am all over the place to find a local supplier in the UK for various category. Do you personally support this kind of approach? So yes, if you can suggest few. Are you talking about local supplier from a different category? So I normally say stick to one category. That will be so in the beginning it might be okay, but once you go, you will have to spend a lot of time to do the product research. So I normally suggest sticking to one niche. In one niche there can be many items as well. And the thing about the supplier, but what you can do is you can send a email to I will normally, if we can put this is only for the person I'm speaking to now. I will send you the list for that one. And what you can do is what you can also do is if you take a membership for the Facebook group, I will send you the list anyway. And what you can do particularly for this person, I put the email address inside the thing as well. So if you just email me on this one and put the exact same name right here, I have a list for all UK based suppliers here. I will send you the list for that one as well, and you have to contact them and see what the product that you are looking to do. So that is something right there as well. So yeah, so email address is right there. Just send me the email right there, and I will send you the list for all the suppliers. And this is for exactly this person right here on the chat. It's not for like if I you get the point. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now where I was, I'm just gonna start from here now and see. I don't know if I missed any. Yeah, so those are on the top, are there about the tax related and stuff like this. I will definitely, for the tax, there are many videos, and I'm not really qualified accountant as well. So for the tax thing, watch those videos to get the general information, and then you should be speaking to somebody who is a qualified accountant. Would you be able to put up a video regarding a cost expenses on eBay, considering increase the cost of Royal Mail price to 2021? So there are many videos about it as well. What you can also do is right here on the screen, use that email right there, and I will send you the videos link in the order that, I mean, start from here to here, and there is a basic information about there as well. So send me also the email right there. The email address is something right there. If we can have that email address again inside the chat. I normally I receive 100 to 200 messages on a social media every day, so it is impossible for me to actually go through each and every person. It's difficult for me. So we have another super chat. Thank you so much for your support, for your for everything. I mean, this is something, honestly, it's great. Great channel, brother. Hats off to you. Thank you so much for that one as well. Thank you very much for this one. If you have any question, I think you already had some. I answered those. If you have any other one, just do that. So normally at the end, there are a couple of things I wanted to mention now. 7 p.m. Sunday, we're going to be doing this live. I mean, this is, if it's not going to be live, I will put that on a community post. So make sure you subscribe and hit that like a like button now. You have not hit that like button. Like I'm just going to be sitting here until I don't get that like buttons from there now. So you have to check that from there. Press that like button right now. Sunday, 7 p.m. we're going to be here. If we're not going to be here, I'll normally post that onto my community post. So the thing is right there on the community feed. You can check that from there as well. This is something we do 7 p.m. every Sunday. If you show up early, you can get your question answered right from the beginning, because I normally, honestly, answer them in the order they come in. That's the first thing. And then, of course, the people who sending a super chat, they are paying for me to answer the question. So, I mean, they're spending money to do that. But you don't have to pay, but you just have to show up early. These are the things. So 7 p.m. Sunday, you have to keep in mind. And if not, then we put that over to the community feed as well. Normally, these also, there are many other things that I wanted to bring. If you check the description for this video, I do offer some courses and some like half an hour call that you can speak with me and get the personalized answer. And then also there is a private Facebook group as well. If you guys are not inside that Facebook group, I highly recommend you be the member of that Facebook group. It's only $4.99 join, and then it's like for like a lifetime. It's not free, because I want to have a serious people joining that group as well. So I reply to each and every post there as well. And if you want your question to answer completely free without any cost, you can always ask me over to the YouTube comments, but that is not something that I can go personal and personalize answer for each and everyone. That will be a general answer for each and every person. I mean, this is like, you get the point. It can't be like a personalized something, because it's very difficult for me to actually manage these things as well. And Also, the website, if we can have the link for the website inside the chat, it is inside the description as well. If we can put that inside the chat, we will definitely, yes, it's right there now. So I will see you next Sunday, definitely 7 o'clock. We're gonna be here. Everybody, happy new year. Thank you so much for all the super chats that you guys have sent me. I have spoken to 2 people who can send me the email. The link, email address is inside the chat as well. And also this, yeah, so the video will be inside the playlist. And there is a playlist called past live stream. This one is not going to come up as a channel page thing because it's a 1 hour video. So that will be something, it will be right there as well. So I will see you next Sunday, 7 o'clock. Make sure you show up early. And the people who have, if I miss the question or something like this, you can send me. There is a link inside the description. It's called "Buy Me a Cup of Coffee" or something like this. I'm sorry, guys, but the thing is, at the end of the day, if I have to sit here and do all this, it does take time at the end of the day. So we have to really come up with the way where we can only have a serious people connecting with us. And I mean, if somebody is serious, £2, £3, or £4, I mean, the people selling the courses for £300-400, I'm not doing those things. But for me to actually filter out who is serious or who is not, we have to put some sort of barrier which actually maintain the quality of the group and all those things at the same time. So you can send the thing right here, and then make sure you put your email address inside this one, because whatever email address you will put inside the PayPal right here, when you will send a buy a cup of coffee, I will email you back and I will ask you whatever the question you can ask, and you can send me one email in a detail and I will reply you in the back as well. So this is something right there you can do. And 7 p.m. if you show up early, that would be definitely something very good as well. So see you next time. Make sure hit that like button, and thank you so much. We'll see you next time, next Sunday, 7 o'clock. Hit that like button before we go one time after. Thank you so much.